Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about opener Dodgers Blue Jays. Dodgers win 5-1. Took a little bit for the offense to get going, but they got going in that fifth inning. Well, Mookie Betts got them going with that 2-run home run. I think he had a 3 RBI night. That RBI must have been a fielder's choice, I think, but he had a 3 RBI night, including that 2-run homer. Kershaw went 6 innings of 1-run ball tonight. It was the Kershaw Scherzer matchup. I think it's the second time they've ever pitched. They pitched a few other times for this. I shouldn't say second time. They pitched a few other times, but remember 2008. It was supposed to be Randy Johnson, Greg Maddux, and they got scratched. And a young Clayton Kershaw and a young Max Scherzer pitching. And tonight, it definitely lived up to it. I mean, Scherzer only gave those 2 runs with the 2-run homer to Mookie Betts, and Kershaw only gave up 1 earned run. So only 3 runs combined between these two. Kershaw did have a bunch of traffic throughout the game, but he was able to limit it. A few double plays, including a massive one. The bases loaded, hit right to Mookie Betts. Runners off second, gets thrown out second. So, and also out with a few other double plays, but he also had 4 strikeouts. So, 6 innings, 1-run ball, man. 6 innings, 7 hits, 1 run, only 1 run, 1 walk. Only 1 walk. Strikes out 4. So, yeah, man, Clayton Kershaw, just timeless and still getting batters out. You don't need a 100 miles per hour fastball to be effective in the major leagues because he only throws 88, 89, sometimes gets to 90. But he still pitches great. And, he could step on the mound and actively try to allow runs, and I'm still convinced his ERA won't go above 3.5. Because, he's pitched 71 innings, 46 strikeouts, 1.26 WHIP with a 3 ERA. He's still damn good. Even, 37, 38? And the dude is still going out there and can have effective outings for us. Not saying he's going to pitch in the World Series, but he'll pitch in the World Series. But yeah, the dude was fantastic. 6 innings of 1-run ball. And also the defense was good. Betts and Freeland were also great defensively tonight. Also helped prevent a couple Blue Jay rallies. Their best chance was really that second inning when they were getting some hits off Kersh. And had the bases loaded, but then they line out to that double play. So, very good win against the best team in the American League. Kershaw was very good tonight, going 6 innings. Mookie had the biggest swing of the game as he had the home run. And the offense added a few more after that. I think they scored 3 in the 7th. And the Padres also lost. So the division lead's back up to 3 games. So yeah, it took the offense a bit to get going. They had the bases low in the first inning. They didn't score there. Which is, it's so frustrating they didn't score there with the bases loaded. But hey, the offense, they scored 5 runs. It took a bit to get going. But they got it done, and the bullpen went 3 scoreless. The offense still looked, but I wouldn't say Mookie's 100% cured, but I think he's on the way up from rock bottom for where he's been. Have to build a lot more consistency needs to be established, but 1 win is great. Still got 2 more in this series. Hopefully they can just win it tomorrow. But it's good to see Mookie homer. But yeah, Kershaw ERA down to 3.14, had 1 earned run, should be 0. Freddie should have made that play at first base. But other than that, he was fantastic, really. And Mookie Betts hit a home run. I think that was his first home run since July 5th, and he has 6 hits in his last 3 games, and he's showing life. It's good to see. I've been criticizing him because I know he can play better than this, than what he's been playing. So he's actually hitting the ball harder. It's not like these weak pop-outs he's been having. He's actually squaring up the ball. So that's good to see. Mookie Betts really saved Kershaw's outing from going to shit with that double play. The Dodgers got the base low in the first inning. Typical, they left him loaded because Teoscar swinging it terrible. It was a terrible pitch. They started the game by going 2 for 2. Then they were 0 for 9 since. But they got that 2-run home run by Mookie. Michael Conforto, oh my God, he had his hottest stretch of the season right before the trade deadline. Over 2 weeks where he posted like 1,000 OPS, and since he's like 2 for like 22. Typical. I mean, we all figured that was going to happen. That's the only negative I'll say is Michael Conforto. Freeland has looked really damn good at third base and second base, and he hasn't even played his actual position. He's a shortstop. He ain't played his actual position yet. So, yeah. Let's go over the stats here. Was it perfect tonight for the offense? No. But they came up with big hits when they needed them. And they had they scored 3 runs with like 1 hit, I think, in that 7th inning. And with Kershaw, I want to mention again the fact that while he lost his strikeout stuff, he can consistently generate weak contact to keep his pitch count low and limit runs is insane. His career ERA is a 2.5. This season it's a 3.1. Besides that debut, that 2025 debut for this season, I believe against the Angels, where it was his first start back from the IL. So, but other than that, he's been fantastic. I mean, he had a very rough 2025 debut, and his 13 starts since, he's posted a 2.6 ERA. Which is just eerily close to his to his career ERA. He's pitched really well this year, which is so good to see. But yeah, let's go over the stats here. Bullpen went 3 scores as well. But yeah, as for Max Scherzer on the other side, he goes 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. That's a 2-run homer. I thought Max Scherzer pitched pretty well. He got out of that bases loaded jam in the first inning. And other than that, I thought he pitched well up until that 2-run homer by Mookie. He just left the pitch too much over the plate. And he gets crushed. But I thought he pitched well. You know, it was good to see a Kershaw-Scherzer battle. But that 2-run homer was pretty much the difference. A good game except for 1 pitch, and it was pretty much a game changer, I thought. And the Dodgers bullpen rebounded, which was good to see. Which we'll get to. Anthony Bonda, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. They bring in Kasparis for 1.1 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Good to see Kasparis actually look good after he struck out 2. Well, yep, 1 hit. But other than that, thought he was good. And a good spot to put Blake Treinen in. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. So it's a good spot to put him in a 4-run game. I'll give that 1 hit, but that was it. For the offense, they had 7 hits, 5 runs, 2 in the 5th, 7 in the 3rd. Or excuse me, 3 in the 7th. Ohtani, 3 for 5, scored 2 runs. So he was 3 for 5, scored 2 runs. And I had a double tonight. So a 3-hit game for Ohtani. So he's starting to hit these last few games. But yeah, but PCA defense, as the argument I'm seeing on Twitter. Oh, Ohtani should win the MVP. Sure, man. He's gonna win the MVP by a wide margin. It's not even gonna be close. Get out of here with this PCA shit. Stop. Like, Ohtani leads him in like most categories, and he would probably be up there in stolen bases too if he wasn't pitching. Bates 2 for 4, 3 RBIs and a homer. So good to see him wake up these last few games. Freeman 0 for 2, 2 walks. Smith 0 for 3, walking an RBI. Muncy 0 for 2, 2 walks. Teoscar Hernandez 1 for 3 in RBI. Conforto 0 for 4. Michael 0 for Conforto. Pages 1 for 4. He had a terrible play. I think it was a pop-up to the catcher. I don't even know why the dude ran to second anyways. Like, the idiot runs to second base. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, it's a pop-up. He's already at second base. He's running back, but it's already too late. He's going to get thrown out. So it was terrible. Freeland 0 for 3 and a walk. But luckily, Mookie Betts was able to hit that 2-run homer in that inning, so thank God. Or else I would have been pissed. Let's go over. Did I go over all the Dodger stats? Yes, I did. But yeah, Dodgers 67-49. They get their 67th win. Blue Jays dropped to 68-49. They had 10 hits, 1 run. That 1 run in the second. They had a bunch of opportunities tonight. They just never capitalized. They got a bunch of leadoff runners on base, but a bunch of just double plays, especially that one with the bases loaded. And that was really their main threat. Other than that, they got leadoff runners on. It's just they couldn't score. Brandon Little out of the bullpen, 0.0 innings, 1 hit, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts. He just didn't have it out of the bullpen tonight. Louis Varland, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. That 1 walk scored a run. Mason Fluharty, 1 inning, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. Schneider, 1 for 3. Loper Fido, 0 for 1. Pinch hitting, Clement 0 for 4. Guerrero 1 for 3. And a walk. Bichette 1 for 4. Kirk 0 for 4. Barger 2 for 1 RBI. Fritz 2 for 4. Varsho was 3 for 4. He had a 3-hit night. Straw 0 for 2. And Nathan Lucas 0 for 1. So scoring summary. Top of the second, Barger singles, and after that it's all Dodgers. Bottom of the 5th, Betts homers. Bottom of the 7th, Betts was safe in a fielder's choice. Smith walks, and then a Teoscar sack fly. And all those 3 runs, really in the bottom of the 7th to put this one away. So good win, man, against one of the hottest teams in the American League. You know, they're coming off a huge series against Colorado. I mean, any team could probably have that against Colorado, but still, Toronto's a really damn good team. So good to take game 1 there, man. Tomorrow, 9:10, an hour earlier, it'll be Blake Snell making his second start off the IL against Chris Bassett. So that's going to be a great pitching matchup, Chris Bassett and Blake Snell for Game 2 of this series. Tomorrow at 9:10. I think Kevin Gausman actually got thrown out during this game. He got ejected. He wasn't even in the game. But yeah, man, 5-1 Dodgers win. That's all to say, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Game 2 against the Blue Jays. Peace.